Governor Dicky Bachman, Attorney Chito Salud, and PBA Commissioner Willie Marshall.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo, sa mga press na nandito at nasa online, sa mga nanonood sa TV at sa online. Magandang hapon po sa inyo. Ito pong press ko na to ay tungkol sa prangkisa ng Alaska. May nakakuha na po ng prangkisa ng Alaska. Na-aproban po ito ng Board of Governors 11-0 at nagkasundo na po ang dalawang kumpanya na yung mga terms and condition nila, kung paano nagkapirmahan na po sila. At yung papalit po sa Alaska, yung bagong prangkisa at kasama po natin sa susunod na season natin by June, sa season 47 ay Converge. Ang Converge po ay, ang may-ari po din po ay si Dennis Uy ng Pampanga. So dalawa na po ang owners natin na kapangalan, Dennis Uy. Si Mr. Dennis Uy po ng Davao, na sa team owner at may-ari ng Phoenix. At ito naman po, si Mr. Dennis Uy din po ng Pampanga, na siya naman ang may-ari ng Converge at team owner din natin. Nandito po si Governor Dicky na mag-i-explain kung ano nangyari. Baka magtaka po kayo kung bakit nandito po si Com Chito Salud. Si Com Chito Salud po ang magre-represent sa Board of Governors. So magiging board member po natin siya, magiging governor natin si Commissioner Chito Salud. Com?
Good afternoon to everyone. Happy to be back here in the PBA. First of all, before I give my personal remarks on the acquisition of the franchise, may I be allowed to relay to you the statement of our CEO, Dennis Anthony H. Uy, CEO of Converge ICT Solutions, Inc. We are happy to announce the entry of Converge into the Philippine Basketball Association. This was made possible following the successful conclusion of the sale and transfer of the Alaska franchise to Converge. Mr. Uy wishes to thank the PBA Board of Governors, led by Chairman Ricky Vargas, PBA Commissioner Willie Marshall, and Alaska team owner Mr. Wilfred Uytengsu for the invaluable and unqualified support they have lent Converge in realizing its quest to become a member of the PBA. Converge is extremely proud to be associated with the PBA, a pillar and institution in Philippine sports with a long and storied history. We are excited to commence our journey in building a track record of legacy of competitiveness, innovation, character, discipline, devotion, and sportsmanship worthy of the respect of Filipino fans. In PBA Season 47, Converge aspires to bring to the court a brand of basketball consistent with its revolutionary and entrepreneurial spirit. We look forward to contributing our share in delighting and exceeding the expectations of the fans. Dennis Anthony H. Uy, CEO, Converge ICT Solutions, Inc. Now, before I turn over the mic to Mr. Dicky Bachman, I want to say that on behalf of the men and women of Converge and its founders, the spouses, husband and wife, Dennis and Grace Uy, we would like to thank the team, the eminent team owners of the PBA, Commissioner Willie Marshall and his hardworking staff, and of course the team governors for welcoming us in the PBA. Mr. Uy wants to highlight the sporting spirit that Mr. Manny Pangilinan showed in accepting the entry of Converge in this league. In the mind of Mr. Uy, Mr. Pangilinan is a true ambassador of the sport and does the PBA proud with this sporting gesture. Converge will be a strong and active member of the PBA with full and complete management support and continuous recalibration. We will be competing at a high level and will be bringing top-notch sports entertainment to the Filipino basketball fan. Converge, its brand of basketball, will be reflective of its core values of hard work, discipline, creativity, grit, and excellence. We are proudly joining the PBA in line with Converge's public commitment to make sure that every Filipino family will get access to fast and reliable internet service, both for business and leisure activities. In line with this, it's the personal mission of the spouses, Dennis and Grace Uy, and the public service mantra of the Converge organization to make sure that access to fast and reliable internet is not just a privilege, it will be a matter of right for all Filipinos. We will join PBA next season, the 47th season of the PBA, and we look forward to a fruitful stint for the next 47 years of the PBA. Maraming salamat, Kwam.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Mr. Uy Tengsu and the Alaska Milk Corporation, we would like to also thank the PBA and the PBA Board of Governors. The proceeds of this sale could have stayed with the PBA because we actually, a month before, we announced that we will actually retire the Alaska Aces franchise. So we want to thank the PBA Board for allowing Mr. Uy Tengsu and the Alaska Milk Corporation to actually receive all the proceeds from this sale. Thank you very much.
Questions?
Mr. Salud, good afternoon and welcome back to the PBA. May we ask you if there are any plans of retaining any coaches or players from the previous Alaska franchise, and what are your plans in building this team? Thank you, sir.
We have barely 3 months to prepare for the next season. No? I'll be working closely with Dicky Bachman on this. Together we'll review and assess the performance of the players and the coaches and make a decision soon. No? Please don't expect any concrete answers from us right now because we still have to meet the team. No? It's just today that the PBA has announced the approval of the franchise transfer. We have tried to keep this under wraps so as not to distract the Alaska players while they were still competing in the PBA. But for sure, we believe that this team has great potential. And as I said, we just need to recalibrate and move forward.